Welcome back to Cult of the Dragon, a D&D Adventure, everybody. We left off last time where you had met with the governor, and you had sort of discovered that his forces were not doing well. He tasked you with going to the granary, or their food storage, to see if you could secure that, and then heading over to their vault to see if you could secure that. You decided to head over to the granary first. You met a bunch of cultists and acolytes that had already loaded up a bunch of stuff on carts. You managed to intercept them, taking them all out, so they weren't able to actually get away with anything, best you can tell. The carts are kind of still there, loaded up with stuff, so you just kind of managed to snag them in time. So yeah, we left off last time where you sort of did the final strike, killing the last one, and we'll begin right there. So what are you guys doing now?
I check the bodies for anything of note, disregarding weapons.
Okay. Between all of them, you're able to find 1 gold, 5 silver. And I guess quickly out of character, in the previous packs that you guys have looted, have you just been automatically just updating your money in your inventory? Just double checking.
I've been keeping it separate.
Yeah, I have.
I had the last 2 times. I don't know if I did the first time.
No, I
Figure
just
we
kept.
could split things up
Yeah,
next time we camp.
Yeah, 10-4.
yeah, I hadn't done anything with it. Yeah, I just had it in my notes there.
Okay, that'll work. So Jonathan is running around checking the bodies. You find a little bit of money on them, and then sort of the standard weapons and garments, that sort of thing. So what do you want to do from there?
I think Gex would have also helped, but he instead of looking for the money, anything like that, any sort of maps or anything like that.
Nope, nothing special on these guys.
Okay. Yeah, and probably just do that rather quickly since need to move on to the vault.
Yeah, do a quick search in and around the granary. Make sure there's nobody else. Make sure there's nothing that's going to be a lasting threat to the food, and then we gotta get ready to move out.
Yep. So as you guys are doing that, there's actually a couple of city guards that run your direction. I don't know why their little icons are so small. I gotta make them bigger. But yeah, the guards run up to you guys and say to you, "Well, it looks like you got the job done over here. The governor asked us to come over and see how you guys were doing. We just got done with our patrol route."
Yeah, I think we've got things pretty well under control here. I think we're gonna head on to the vault now.
Ah, yes, very good. Have you seen any more of them, or just the ones here?
Well, this is the first group we've encountered since we left the keep. We encountered a couple groups before that.
Ah, very good. Yeah, we'll hang around this area to make sure that no one else shows up and tries to take the stuff. We might even begin unloading these carts.
Sounds good. Gentlemen, we probably need to boogie on out of here if we're going to get over there in time to save the vault.
Yes.
All right, let's get a move on.
Yes. Thank you for aiding us. So they head inside to, check things out.
Okay, we could probably follow the road for the most part. Once we get back up to where the inn is in the circle, I want to pause there and reset some things before we head to the vault itself.
Okay. So as you guys are heading up this direction, I want all of you to give me a perception check.
Come on, save us, Jalen. Ooh.
Jalen ran into a swarm of flies, and they like, now your eyes are itchy. So yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, you definitely see some more signs of battle. Not necessarily any dead bodies this time.
Any other houses or anything on fire?
Nah, this area looks clean. Out of character, one thing I did want to mention to you guys, sort of moving forward, is I want to make sure that you guys are very, we'll say, tactical in the placement of your icons. So, like, wherever you put your icon, that is where you 100% want to be. Because I'll make sure that I like trigger things based on your locations.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
as we move, or combat situations, or both?
just everywhere.
Roger that.
Yep. So you head back towards the market area. You're once again walking past the area where there was a big fight, and there's multiple dead bodies kind of still laying in that particular area. Yeah, you're slowly making your way up north towards the vault. So Jalen, since he's like the furthest in the group, at least he was there for a second. As you're heading up towards the vault, you're starting to hear a very loud banging noise. And the noise is, it's not like quick, it's kind of like bang, bang, bang.
Like somebody's banging on a door or on the side of a building.
Yeah, it definitely has that like wood sound to it, like something is banging against a wall.
Okay, well, this is where I wanted to pause and regroup because I don't want to go down the road. I want to kind of come around the side of this building and see if we can see what's going on without letting ourselves be seen coming up the road.
That sound, it's definitely behind the inn, in that direction.
Yeah, it's in the direction of the vault.
Okay.
What do you see there, Jalen?
All right, so I take a look around the building and towards the direction of the vault, see if we can see anything, see if we can start developing the situation.
Yeah. So I'm going to say this is uphill a little bit based on the terrain. And I'll have you give me another perception check. Okay. You can definitely see something up there. You see something like lengthy and green. And it's maybe a little bit on the larger side.
Lengthy as in horizontal or lengthy and as in tall?
Horizontal. But you can't quite see all of it from where you are.
Okay. There's definitely something up here that's different. You got a long green thing. Don't know if it's a creature. Don't know what it is. So we need to be careful as we're going up here. And then I want to just kind of tactically, crouch, kind of start moving up the hill, and super cautious. And actually,
Do you think we could come around the backside of the vault, or maybe go around the other way? I don't know.
well, I think here's what we want to do. Gex, I would like you to come up to where I'm at. Use your extra shortness to kind of hide and see if you can come around there. Jonathan, why don't you come around the back and kind of prep in those bushes, seeing how you're going to make some noise as you're coming up to the building. And then we'll kind of use some stealth to see if we can see what's going on before we have to interact.
Sounds good.
So Gex, as stealthy as you can, kind of just keep going up this hill towards the vault. Let me know when you can see something or what's going on, and I'll follow shortly behind you.
Yeah, I'm not feeling like bait or anything at all.
They won't see you. You're not taller than the grass.
Fair point, but okay. So Gex is gonna try to move out really quietly. Still kind of hugging against the building just a little bit and looking around forward.
Okay. I'm going to have you give me a stealth check.
And this would you say would be a D20 check, right?
I believe so.
Alrighty.
Plus whatever you might have. Ah,
We're
okay.
going to use this feat, Lucky.
Okay.
With Lucky, you gain the following benefits. Luck points. You have a number of luck points equal to your proficiency bonus, and you can spend the benefits below to regain your expended luck points when you finish a long rest. Advantage is one of them. You can roll a d20 for a d20 test, and you can spend 1 luck point and give yourself advantage on the roll. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Stealth check.
Nice 20. It's a dirty 20, as they say. Okay. So yeah, you're able to get up the hill a little bit, and you get a clear picture of what it is that is up there. The first thing that you see is you see this slamming its head against the door.
Whoa. That's no puppy dog.
Not sure why that picture is so small. And then next to that, you see a humanoid. You see this guy.
And that's different from like the acolytes and things we've seen before, right?
Yes, this guy is dressed in all black, and he has a mask on. So, they did not see you. You can see that the guy is sort of instructing the Drake to like bash its head against the door because they're trying to break into it.
So Gex is going to kind of turn back towards Jalen, kind of say, hold up, two fingers, meaning like two. Um, he's trying to think how to relay that. He does kind of a scary face, and then does like animal four-legged, and so he does his best to try to relay that back to Jalen. There's two, and one of them's on all fours. And I think for now, Gex is still going to press his luck and kind of try to move a little bit closer.
All right, as Gex moving up, I'm going to move up, kind of behind him. I want to make sure that Jonathan can see and a hand signal him to be ready to go, that there's two enemies up here, and we'll go from there.
And the banging seems pretty consistent, but you're also starting to hear, like, the doors on this building start to creak.
As Gex gets closer, are there any windows or anything around the side?
No, this building has, like, no windows.
I didn't figure it'd be in a vault, but thought I'd ask.
It definitely seems like it's also more reinforced than the other buildings you've been around.
I'm just gonna keep waiting in the bush for a signal.
All right, I'm going to try and signal to Gex that we should probably attack the humanoid first and get ready to attack, and then signal to Jonathan to, kind of attack after us.
Gex kind of sees that, and he's going to move up just where he gets line of sight with the humanoid. He's ready, and he's just waiting for Jalen, and he will commence his attack the same time Jalen does.
All right, once these two signal that they're ready and they've understood, then I will attack the humanoid with my short bow.
Okay.
As he would be wearing that, Dex would be getting his chilled touch cantrip ready to fire at the humanoid also.
And Jonathan will have a javelin ready to throw.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, then I will attack the humanoid with my short bow.
All right, fire away. So yeah, you fire a shot, and it hits him in the shoulder for 6 damage.
Gex would have fired at the same time too.
Okay, fire your shot. And a 13 is going to be a miss.
Yep.
Same time, I will throw a javelin at the humanoid.
Okay. 15 will be a hit. For 7.
Nice.
All right, then I'll have everybody click on their tokens and roll initiative. But as after those first shots connect, the humanoid issues a command to the Drake, and the Drake stops its destruction of the door, and he kind of like steps out, and he doesn't have to move very far to like see you guys. And he says to his Drake, he says, and you guys can hear this. He says, "Ah, my pet, it appears we have guests." All right. So that is everybody. So he's holding his arm a little bit because he's been hit a couple times by you guys. So he says to you, interesting. You are not city guards. Who are you?
We are here to stop you from stealing the gold from the city.
You can definitely try. I don't believe you will succeed.
Judging by the spew of bodies we've left around the town, I think we have done pretty good so far.
So you're saying you're a worthy challenge. Interesting. I too have left a trail of bodies. And he actually points to the ground where there's like a couple guards dead next to him. But enough words. My pet, destroy them. And the ambush Drake immediately just charges towards Gex.
Whoa.
And he tries to bite at you. And he does for 3 piercing damage.
Ow. Bad dog.
And it just like growls at you. And it's on to you.
Whoa, no touch, no touch. Let's see, he's going to, let me see. For he's going to use Nimble Escape as for his bonus action, and he's going to use Disengage, and he's going to get a little bit away from the Drake there.
Okay.
And as he kind of gets back, about 15 feet or so, then he's going to turn around and fire Eldritch Blast at the Drake. There we go.
Whoa, big crit. Yeah, that hits him right in the face, and he does not like that.
Yeah, that'll learn you. And that's his turn.
Ah, magic users, I see. This should be a fun challenge indeed. as he rushes Jalen. And he attacks you twice with his scimitar. Whoop. Oh, I guess it just automatically rolls to attack rolls because of what it is. Interesting.
They both hit.
But it didn't roll any damage. Interesting. Let me take a look at this here real quick. Wonder why it did that.
Yeah, I think with that weapon is why you get the 2 attacks is what it does.
Well, out of character, he has multi-attack.
Right.
But this particular weapon, you gain just an advantage to it, or you gain a bonus to attack and damage rolls. Hold on one second. It's weird that it's rolling twice like that. I don't know why it's doing that. And then it's not rolling damage. I might have to manually roll damage. Interesting. Okay, then. I have no idea why that's not working. So, you take 6 damage. Whoops. And then 5 damage. And then we move on to Jonathan.
I'm going to move up to attack the humanoid. I'm going to attack with the flail and use...
Yep, so 18 is a hit.
And can I add Thunderous Smite to that?
Yep. Okay. So he takes big damage. He's definitely looking a little hurt.
And I end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You need to roll a strength save.
Oh. Yep. 1 second. I was trying to fix his weapon here real quick, since it's broken for whatever reason. Okay, I just re-added it. We'll see if that actually does anything. Alright, strength save. Wait, why is he rolling... That is weird.
Is advantage turned on?
No, it's not.
That's weird.
So he rolls a 20. So he saves.
That actually looks like you're rolling disadvantage.
Yeah, because it highlighted.
Oh, it is highlight the lower one, yeah.
I'm not, though. That's the thing.
GM's cheating.
Yeah, just going with the lower number. So he had a 20. So I'm assuming he saved then.
Yeah, it was a DC 13.
Okay, and then we'll move on to Jalen.
Right. I will drop my bow and grab my sword and attack the humanoid.
And 12 is going to be a miss.
All right, and I will end my turn.
Okay. The Drake is very upset with Gex, so he just charges you down again and tries to bite at you. Seven. So you managed to dodge that.
Oh, easy there.
And he gives you another big roar.
It's called a breath mint. Look into it. So, let me see.
You take care of the puppy over there, Gek.
Uppy, I could ride this thing like a horse.
You could ride a puppy like a horse, too.
Yeah. Another short joke. I get it. How's the Drake looking?
He looks fine. There's
So
some
again,
there's some like scorch marks on his face, kind of around his head.
So again, Dex is gonna rely on his nimble and small stature and use nimble escape and use disengage for his bonus action. Come down a hill just enough to where he can get some distance, so then he can again fire an Eldritch Blast. Yeah, going down too much of the hill there.
Yep, so that'd be a miss.
Add a character. You really should have shown that video I shared.
The Eldritch Blast actually goes like by him, and he like, as it goes by him, he like turns and like follows it, and then looks back at you, and just looks even more angry.
Yeah, as he would look, and then he's looking and following that Eldritch Blast and miss Gex, and then turns back around. Gex is already moving a little bit more of his movements after he sees he missed. No, he doesn't have the hide action left, but he is going to kind of get near the bushes.
So as Jonathan approached the humanoid, he says, "Ah, another challenger approaches. Heavy armor, mace. Are you a paladin by any chance?"
Whatever would lead you to that presumption?
I've slain a few paladins in my day. As he swings at you. Twice. So a 16 and a 4.
Both miss.
Ah, elusive. I like it. As it goes to you.
Add a character. How is he looking?
He's looking pretty rough.
Okay. I will attack again with the flail.
And that's going to be a miss. He dodges you.
And that's
You guys have advantage. It's 2v1 if you want to roll again. There you go. So you hit him right across the chest, and you can hear like the air like leaves his body. He's like, ugh. But he's still standing.
That's what you get for attacking a defenseless village.
Right, and I will attack him again with my short sword.
Jeez, the crits are flying.
Spent all my energy trying to hit him.
Yeah. So you kill him. So how do you do it?
Nice.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that one. So he pulls back his short sword and jabs forward as Jonathan's flail goes by and hits him right in under the armpit in the weak part of his armor.
So the last thing he says before he dies is he says, "You're better than what I thought. Resmir will avenge me."
What's a Resmir?
So are you going to move her or anything, Jalen, or just stay there?
No, I will stay here, and
Okay.
that'll end my turn. I'm sorry.
So the Drake saw you guys defeat his master, which enrages him. He then runs right over to Jalen and bites at you with a 22 For-
You should have moved
for
behind
4
me.
piercing damage.
All right, that hurt quite a bit.
So he's lost
Hey,
your scent, Gex.
hey, you, Drake. Don't be doing that, my friend over there.
Eldritch Blast at 23, non-crit for 2.
2. Dink.
You guys are liking the big rolls without the big damage.
That's Gexer.
Yep. On to Jonathan.
I'm gonna move up to behind the beast, and do I have advantage?
Yes.
And I will attack with my flail.
Yeah, so you swing at him and maybe the back top side's a little bit too heavily armored, and just your flail bounces off.
And that ends my turn.
All right, as a bonus action, I'm going to say a short prayer and cast healing word on myself.
Okay. And then whatever the number is, plus, what was it, 2 or 3?
Does it automatically now?
Oh, that's right.
And then I will attack with my short sword.
Good hit. Yeah, the Drake is definitely looking beat up. He's got like burn marks from the spells. He's been stabbed a couple times. Out of character. Too bad he doesn't have tail swipe. He moves his head around to bite at Jonathan with an 8, and you block it. Over to Gex.
Time to get a little crazy. So he sees him turn around to attack Jonathan, so he is going to attempt to run up the back of the Drake and try to take his dagger and stab him in the back of the neck. Have advantage on this, or
Yes.
don't worry, I got you guys.
Big time crit.
Seven.
Okay. So it's very upset that you're on its back, and it's turned into like riding a Bronco situation. So he's he's like really flailing around. He's trying to buck you off. So give me. I'll leave the check up to you, but like either athletics or acrobatics or whatever you think it would work in your situation.
Okay.
Like you're trying to stay on this thing.
So if he's stabbing him, he's going to try to use acrobatics and try to keep his balance on top of him.
Okay. Ooh, you what? No. Since he got the crit, he bucks you off.
Oh, he got the crit. That's right, yeah.
He bucks you off. You go flying a few feet, and you're now prone on the ground.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why'd you run in, Kex?
I'll be back.
There's the prone symbol. All right, on to Jonathan.
How far would you say he bucked him?
He maybe threw you like 4 feet.
Down the hill a little bit.
All right, I'm going to attack the lizard with the flail again.
Good solid hit. All right. So you managed to kill him. How do you do it?
I wind up and I boop him right on the nose with my flail.
Yeah, so he takes a shot right to the head, and he kind of rears up a little bit, and then it just falls flat, and he's out.
Did Gex take any damage from that?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing we got the drop on these guys. Looks like we got dinner set.
Whoa. I thought my dagger would have finished him off. Good job.
So do you proceed to loot the bodies, or what are you guys doing now?
Well, again, look through the bodies, check for anything that is anything looks of significance. Obviously, any money, disregarding weapons and armor, and then I want to just kind of cruise around the vault and then next building, make sure there's nobody else around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you said you're not checking weapons?
Unless it looks like it's a significant, but if it's just looks like an average weapon, then no.
I mean, that guy looked different than anything you've seen before. Like, everything on him is unique. Like his
Okay,
his
then we-
armor looked very fancy. Again, he was wearing this mask. His sword looked really fancy.
Okay, then yeah, we would definitely take a note of that.
Okay, so I'll say that you find 8 gold on him. And then, as you look over his body, you pick up his sword and you take a look at it, and it's a very, very nice, very unusual sword. It is the Scimitar of Speed. So whoever claims that, I'll put that in your inventory, and then you can look at it.
Well, I think right now we would gather it up, noting that it's not an average weapon, and then when we get a chance to take a short or a long rest, then we'll talk about divvying up anything. What's his armor look like?
It's a leather armor mixed with a little bit of metal. It's just very fancy. And talking with the guy a little bit, you could tell he had a little bit of a high attitude on himself. The kind of guy that would spend a lot of money to make himself look really fancy. And so it's just a very expensive armor, even though it doesn't necessarily hold a lot of protection.
Is it undamaged enough that we would be able to sell it?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll collect it and take it with us.
How about that mask he was wearing?
Yeah. The mask, again, also looks very unusual. So far, nobody else you've run across has something like this. What was the purpose of the mask? You don't really know at this point. I think you'd find it interesting.
Hey, I could use it for maybe scare up some people or something like that.
Is the lizard edible?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'm going to take a moment to gather some of the meat from the lizard.
Okay. Yeah, I would call it Drake meat.
Okay.
Probably cutting into his belly a little bit, and I don't know, trying to find some good stuff.
Drake bacon. Probably after Gex, probably after helping Jalen look over the masked figure. Again, he would also probably want to check on the door of the vault, and if anybody was in there, kind of locked inside, trying to protect it or whatever, or any of the other nearby buildings.
Yep. So as you go around to the front of the building, the door is definitely more reinforced than anything you've seen so far in town. It's definitely really cracked. They were probably a few hits from breaking in, so you guys just got there in time.
No wagons on this over here, then?
No.
Looks like we made the right choice to go into the granary first.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably a good idea. It also is probably good for the town and for the people and stuff.
So quickly out of character, other than Agent Iron Spider, does anybody else know Draconic?
I believe I do.
Gex just goblin and common.
Wait, if you know Draconic, that means we probably know the same 3 languages.
Hold on, I'm looking right now.
Okay. Well, you're looking at that real quick. So you guys checked out the front of the door, and you looted those guys, and then you hear something coming down the road. So you kind of all three turn and look down the road, and this is what you see. You see a pack of kobolds with something very interesting in the middle as they quickly approach you. One of the kobolds is being very talkative, where he's like pointing at you guys and then pointing towards the guy in the middle and then pointing back at you guys. And so, Agent Iron Spider, I'm going to send you a PM here on Discord if you're the only one that knows Draconic.
Yeah, I do not.
So you can understand what this one is saying. That is what he's saying. And so as the pack gets closer to you, you get a better look at the guy in the center, and this is what you see. You see a Dragonborn.
I think the kobolds went and found their champion. They seem to be telling him about how we have been attacking their kind.
So as the group approaches you, the Dragonborn kind of steps out in front a little bit, and he says to you, "You should not be here."
Hey, that's what I was going to say.
You have caused us a lot of trouble today, so I'm here to make you a deal.
What kind of deal?
You want us to leave this place, yes?
Yes, we would prefer it if you left this place where you do not belong.
We will keep this simple then. I challenge you, one of you, to a one-on-one bout. If you win, we will leave. But if I win, the town is ours. What do you say to that?
Could we maybe have a moment to discuss?
Yes, of course. Who will be your champion? Discuss.
Yeah, okay. Over here, fellas, over here.
What are you thinking, Gax?
So, kind of over here, kind of out there. You know this is a total setup, right? And one, it's not our town to give away. So, we could.
Yeah. We also have a chance of defeating their champion without them interfering.
Oh, we could just play dirty and just attack them right if we get out of this group. I like that. I like that pretty good. Because I don't know about you, we've done pretty good. I'm not saying that you or Jalen could, or maybe I could maybe get lucky and beat that person. But you don't go talking and saying, I'm going to win a one-on-one combat unless you've won a lot of one-on-one combats. And again, I don't want to tell the town Yeah, we just lost all your whole town. That would might be bad. Especially Jalen got recommended to come down here. That's gonna look bad on him too. So yeah.
And I am definitely not in any condition to be fighting anybody one-on-one right now.
But you okay if we like jump these guys right now or attack now or should maybe Jonathan do one-on-one? How you feeling, Jalen?
I'm feeling pretty sore, and we would have to end this quickly if we wanted to
Hey,
survive this.
okay, here's the thing. I got an extra here. I got a healing potion right here. I could give it to you right now. You could drink it real fast. You know, maybe before anything starts.
And just see if we can prevent a full-out battle here. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I'm saying after you drink the potion, we go full out, you know, attack all of them. You know, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Even at our best, I think this is going to be a rough fight.
Well, I mean,
If we... Do you think he would accept a challenge for one-on-one combat, even if we do not agree to leaving the village up to them?
maybe we could try to negotiate. I mean, if that's what you want to try to do, we could try to do it. I don't know.
You're the one talking to him, Jonathan. You make the decision or make the recommendation.
Honestly, with how many fights we've been in so far, I'm not sure we could take all 5 of them. So I think I should try to see if I can get him to fight one-on-one, with the others leaving if I win.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you guys think, I'll go along with it.
If that's what you want to do, be ready to handle anything out of the ordinary.
All right, so Jonathan goes back to the Dragonborn.
Have you chosen your champion?
So we do not have any say on what happens to this village. All we can do is defend it. However, I will fight you in honorable combat. Should I win, your lackeys will leave this place.
Yes, that is agreed.
However, if I fall, I have no guarantees of what will happen, as it is not my place to speak for others.
Yes, we will see about that when the time comes. So he motions to the kobolds to kind of back off, and so you see them kind of move like away a little bit. And he draws a spear. Are you ready?
Yeah, hold on, let me check something out. All right, I'm ready, Dragonborn. bring your best.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative. $13, $12. All right. You strike first.
I strike at him with my flail. Oh, my bad.
Recount.
Well, that would be the 7, wouldn't it?
Nah, just re-roll normal. 13 is a miss. And he strikes at you with his spear. 18's a hit, yes?
Yes, it is.
For 8 piercing damage. Then you strike back.
Yep, strike back with the flail.
All right, you hit him for 4.
That's a good hit. Good hit. You got it now.
He strikes back at you.
That is a miss.
All right, you strike back at him. You miss.
Oh, no.
He hits you
That is...
for 8.
That brings me to 0.
Oh,
Okay. So you go down to 1 knee. So he proclaims, there it is. I am the champion. What do the two of you have to say about this?
well, from what I heard, that's all you get.
He challenged you in honorable combat, so but again, as he mentioned, we are not authorized to speak for the town itself.
Oh, congrats on winning. Good job and all, but I guess you'll be going.
So the two of you go over to Jonathan and you give him a healing potion. Or I think, I'll do it like this. So you should all have a greater healing potion on you. So either, Jonathan, you can just use your own, or one of the guys can use theirs. However you want to do it.
Yeah, I'll use mine.
Yeah, Gex would have stayed back and just kind of been covering, like.
So the greater healing potion is a 4d4 plus 4 if you want to roll that.
It's the good stuff.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to.
Oh, slash roll, and then do that.
$14, okay. So you pop that potion and you stand up, and he doesn't like that very much, and so he swings at you to punch you, and then he misses. So what do you guys do?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think the fight's over. He was just getting up. You had already won. I don't know that you want to do that again.
I'm already not very happy, and that just makes me more unhappy. And there's appears to be some sort of distortion around me.
What is this? As he's looking at you.
Why strike at me after the combat has ended? There's nothing honorable about that.
You're right, there isn't.
His response kind of angers me more. And I launch a firebolt at him.
Okay. And that misses.
Because of course it does.
Ah, puny human. We'll be taking this town, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now. That wasn't the agreed terms.
And as you say that, JT, you hear a rumble coming from the south, and all of a sudden there's a big pack of guards that show up. And they don't mess around, they immediately engage.
As soon as they engage, I am going to shoot one of the kobolds, actually the white kobold, with my short bow.
Okay. And then I'll have everybody roll initiative after that. That's a miss. As soon as the guards show up, he points at Jonathan and he says, "Ah, cheetah!" And he tries to swing at you again, and you manage to dodge him. Okay, so it's actually Jonathan's roll.
I'm still angry with the Dragonborn, so I launch another firebolt at him.
Okay. And 14 will hit him right in the chest. For 7, okay.
And like before, Gex takes note of the firebolt miss and then the hit.
Okay. So, these two kobolds go after the guards, as does this red one. He starts heading in that direction. The white one actually cuts right across in front of Jonathan, so you get a free swing at him. So he comes in between, like you're already close to the Dragonborn, but he like literally runs in between the two of you. So as he does that, you swing at him and you hit him for 8. And he's running towards Gex and gets about right there. So the Dragonborn, once again, tries to hit you with his spear. An 18
That does hit.
for 7. And then on to Gex.
He's going to attack the white kobolds coming at him with chill touch.
That's
18.
a hit. Yep. Yep. And that will drop that one dead.
And then he's going to kind of move back towards the vault and take his hide action. That's his turn.
All right. Jalen.
I'm going to move out, and then I'm going to shoot the red kobold.
There you go. That's a hit. For 8.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Back to Jonathan.
I'm going to use my action and use 5 lay on hands.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry, did you say that was end of turn?
So, yes, end of turn.
Okay. Oh, I didn't have a roll for the city guards. So the city guards actually take out that one and that one. So the Dragonborn, looking around, now seeing that it is outnumbered, the Dragonborn uses dash and starts hightailing it out of there. But you also get a free swing on him, so go ahead and do that. And you miss at an 8. So the Dragonborn takes off running.
And Gex is going to move up.
Actually, hold on. So it moved 60 feet. I'll measure that out real quick to see exactly. We'll have to use a little bit of imagination on this, because obviously this town is not to scale. Like 60, like really 60 feet would be like this, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So it moved 60 feet. So we'll just say that.
Gex is going to move his 30 feet in the direction he was going.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast is 120, so he's going to fire that.
Okay.
Oh,
13 is
I believe that's a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
Yep. And that's his turn.
All right, Jalen.
Move up to where Gex is and fire my short bow at the champion. And miss. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Jonathan.
And I'm going to move forward the 30 feet. And I'm going to fire Firebolt at him.
Okay. Good hit. So when you moved, did you in fact move right next to that red cobalt?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So he's more fixated on the guards, so he runs away from you, so you get a free swing on him as he runs away. So you hit him, and you kill him.
Wow, nice.
Oh, that was a happy accident.
So the Dragonborn moves another 30 feet, but then he quickly turns around. And to measure this out, here's what I'm going to do. He's like, so you want to follow me, huh? Oh, that's not quite what I want.
Uh-oh, this is going to be the dreaded Dragon Ball, isn't it?
Is
Fireball, isn't it?
is he? Is this an attack roll?
I think so.
Okay. Because if it is, then Gex is going to use his last point of luck to give disadvantage on. The other thing of luck, you can, when a creature rolls a d20 for an attack roll against you, you can spend 1 luck point to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Okay. So this is the line that he is going to do this. So I'm going to say that Jonathan is going to be in it and Gex is going to be in it, but Jalen is not. So what does he do? He does this. Are you kidding me? Really? That's insane. So he fires lightning breath. So you see a 30-foot, 5-foot wide streak of lightning.
Fumblerooski.
Ooh, that tingles a little bit.
And now, just for a I'm going to re-roll that. So we're taking the 1.
You don't have it entered in there. If you hover over it,
Yeah, it's bro. I mean, I didn't
it's a 1d20 plus 0 plus 0. Yeah, that character sheet, it seems messed up. And that comes with the campaign, so I know that.
Yeah.
So is that, you're using lightning breath, right? So is that an actual attack, or is that just a save for the attack?
So, yeah, breeze of lightning in a 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide. Each creature in the line must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking lightning damage on failed or half as much on a successful one. So, out of character, mental note for me, I need to test these sheets because they were working fine last time we did this campaign, and now some of them are broken. Yeah. I have no idea why. It's so weird.
It may be the change in rules, maybe, I don't know. Well, Jalen's right. Like, if that's lightning breath, then I don't necessarily think it's because you just have to, that would just us be rolling against for a save on that.
Yeah.
So that might just be the damage.
So.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, yeah. So the damage is supposed to be this.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, but that much?
Yeah, it's a 4d10.
Can you post just, I'm just curious of the text of it. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Maybe it is a attack roll then.
So here's the, actually, I'll do it like this. Or actually, So this is the, that.
Yeah, see, I don't think that's an attack roll. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's not
just
attack roll.
a save.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a DC save.
Okay. So the two of
So it
you.
wouldn't be an attack roll. So I would use my luck for my dex save. So.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and do whatever you want to do, but yeah, I need the dex save.
Ooh, good thing I had the luck.
So Jonathan goes down. And then does Gex also go down on half, or are you
Half. No. That would be what? 14 and a half.
Okay.
No, he's crispy, but he's definitely up.
Okay. So we move on to Gex's turn.
Ouch. Whoa. Ow. That's I got some breath there. Okay, so it's just him. Okay, well, let's go ahead. I have faith that we're gonna try. We're gonna win. I'm just gonna say it. We're gonna win. I don't know how, but we're gonna. I still advantage.
So you Eldritch Blast twice or just once?
Just once. There we go.
Okay. So that's a hit. For 5. Okay.
5.
Avenge me.
All right, Jalen.
Gex is gonna move a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you're moving back instead of forward?
Yeah, just
Okay.
a little bit back.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to move back, and then I am going to cast Prayer of Healing, which will heal all 3 of us.
Whoa,
So
20?
is that 20 for each of you?
I believe so. Let me find my text. Hold on.
That's a good heal if it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Each regains hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spellcasting abilities. So
Nice.
everybody gets 20.
Whoa, that's amazing.
You don't mess with life clerics.
I knew it. We're gonna win.
Okay, so on to Jonathan.
Add a character. How is the Dragonborn looking?
He's fine. Also out of character if you didn't know. So you were laying on the ground because you were out. It takes half your movement to stand up.
Okay. So I move forward 15 feet. I'm going to guesstimate that to be there. And cast Firebolt.
$16 is a hit. Okay.
And that ends my turn.
All right. He dashes, so he's out another 60. So he's probably out 90 to 100 on you guys now.
Right where I pinged is 30 feet from where I'm at, so I know we're doing this, but
So I'm just gonna say he's out 90 feet.
okay. Yeah, again, Eldritch Blast can go up to 120, so Gex is just gonna get line of sight and try to fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. 16.
This
Yep,
is-
that's a hit.
9,
Okay.
and that's Gex's turn.
Back to Jalen.
How is he still alive?
And I will fire my bow, and as I do that, I'm just gonna yell to these guys that we're probably not gonna catch up to him. This is futile at this point.
That's a hit. All right, back to Jonathan.
I'm gonna move up the 30 feet, and I'm gonna fire firebolt, which is a range of 120.
Okay. 16 is a hit for 7. Another dash for another 60.
And Gex would maybe be able to get one more shot off. Ah,
Yep, that'll be a miss.
And I will move up and say, guys, he's too far. That'll end my turn.
All right, Jonathan.
I think I got one more shot in me as well. Move up next to Gex, and fire firebolt.
14 is a hit.
Oh, that's surprising.
All right.
How is he not dead?
Another 60. I'm going to run off the map
Oh,
here. I can't really move much further.
yeah.
Another 60.
How's he not dead? How's he moving that fast? He's a big guy.
Dragon speed. Oops, sorry, Gex.
40. Yeah, I think Jalen's right. Well, I'm sure we're gonna see him again, maybe. But we chase him out of the town. That's what we're supposed to do. And stay out.
Yeah, you guys are basically on the outskirts of town at this point. Okay, so just, I guess, out of character, are you officially going to let him go, or are we going to keep chasing? It's up to you guys.
Guys, there's no way we're going to keep up with him and be able to keep attacking. We're not going to find him.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah, he's too far away now. How does
Okay.
he move like that?
So we'll just end
Let's head back to the... Go ahead.
Yep, so we'll end combat right there, so go ahead.
Let's head back to the keep and report to the governor what we've encountered.
Sounds good. Aw, thanks, Jalen, for keeping me up there.
That is what I'm here for.
Oh, wow, that massive heel was you after the lightning breath?
That was Shantia. That was not me.
Oh, well, whoever it was, didn't know if it was Lathander or somebody like that. It was very much appreciated.
I am merely her vassal.
So as you guys approach the tower, there's a bunch of guards out front, as well as the governor, and they're like celebrating. They're like cheering and clapping as you guys approach. So as you guys come up to the governor, he like walks over to, and he kind of like grabs your hand and kind of goes to each one of you and shakes your hand and says, "Well, I think we've done it. Congratulations, everyone."
Well, there is a Dragonborn champion that has escaped the town. We were unable to catch him.
Yes, we were watching the battle from here. Very interesting.
Your granary is safe. Your vault is safe. You're going to need some repairs, but we have done what you have asked us to do.
And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. We definitely have a lot of work on our hands to repair the damage that was done. And as he says that, there's another guard that rides up very quickly on a horse. And he jumps off and he's like, Governor, I have a message for you. And so the guard gives him this message, and he like unrolls the scroll and looks at it real quick, and you just hear him say, like under his breath, "Damn it."
What is it, Governor?
Gentlemen, if you will, follow me back to my office upstairs.
Jonathan kind of side-eyes Gex and then follows Jalen.
What? I didn't do nothing. I was with you guys the whole time. What? Oh, man. I always get blamed for everything.
I grab Gex by his hood and drag him with me.
I'm coming along.
So you guys make it back to the top of the tower, and he sort of sits down at his desk, and he's like just looking over the letter again. Well, it appears you are correct. This fight is not done yet. This letter says, Governor, we have captured your brother. You have 1 week to give us the rest of your supplies. If not, we will execute him. Signed, Resmir.
Resmir? That's the guy that's who the guy in the mask mentioned.
Yes, once the attack started, my brother went with the forces to defend the city. He's quite capable in the magical arts. I find it difficult to believe that he would be captured. But I suppose after the display we have seen today, it is possible. And he kind of leans back in his chair and just sighs. You can tell he's like exhausted.
How well you know your brother?
Very well.
You didn't see this attack coming. Maybe it's an inside job, you know. What? It happens. It could be.
I elbow Gex in the shoulder.
It could be. I've seen it. I've seen it before. I was just asking a question.
There may have been times that we did not get along. He can be a bit reckless or foolish at times, but he would never do such a thing.
Okay, I didn't mean anything bad or anything, you know. I just had to ask. I kind of dealt with some more nefarious people in my line of work, so...
Well, let's contemplate this for a while. We obviously need to rest and accumulate ourselves, and then we can discuss what we should do from there.
Yes, I completely agree. I have what guards we have left sweeping the town for stragglers just to make sure that there is no one. In the town, we have an inn, a little bar and restaurant. I'd like to offer you a free stay for the night. Go there, eat, drink, sleep, rest up, and tomorrow we will figure this out. Does that sound all right to you?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
That is acceptable.
We also, this is what I personally looted. I personally looted 5 silver here. And I think we found some others going through the town. We didn't know if it belonged to the people, so maybe you can see that the people get the money, maybe disperse it or whatever.
I do appreciate that. And actually, speaking of that, I must honor my promise to you. And he kind of reaches into one of the drawers and pulls out 3 small little bags of 10 gold each and puts it on the table.
All right, as Gex doing that, I will drop my loot on the table, which is 8 gold and 8 silver.
Remind me again, how much did we start with?
20 gold and 9 silver.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Okay. So I bring out 6 silver and 12 gold.
Oh, you guys are really looting a lot more than I was. Wow. Anyway, it all's going back to the people. We can trust you on this, right, Governor?
Absolutely, yes.
And you said out of character that was sacks of 10 gold each?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I will have one of my guards send word to the innkeeper to give you all the free food and drinks and beds that you require for the evening.
There's no restrictions at this inn. Just looking around this town.
You'll be fine. They
Okay.
serve goblins.
Okay, just gotta ask. I didn't want to.
Wait, do they serve goblins or do they serve goblins?
Okay, that was uncalled for. That was really uncalled for right there. Are you really a paladin? I got a question. Thing.
What?
All right.
Take a joke?
With that, I'm going to start heading towards the inn.
Yeah. And as you guys exit the office area and you head down into like the barracks, we'll actually end the session right there for tonight.
You want to say we made it to the end? I hope. No.
We'll start the next session with you entering the inn. We'll do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So
All
cool.
right. Thanks for the...
Yeah, cool stuff. I gotta tell you though, A couple things. One, I'm not kidding. You had the Dragonborn down to 1 HP.
Are you kidding?
But the thing is, with how far he is, I don't think we could have even gotten to him.
Jalen, it's an inside job with Jalen. Jalen told us not to go after him. I knew it.
I couldn't shoot my bow any farther, and I can't catch him when he's running that fast.
Yeah.
Likely story.
Yeah. The other funny thing is, this is like the fourth or fifth time that I've run this scenario, and this is the first time where the Dragonborn has beat the dueling player.
Yeah.
That doesn't normally happen.
Hard twice.
So when that happened, I was like mentally thinking, crap, now what am I doing? All right.
Agent, you gotta roll a new character.
Oh, I knew he wasn't going to die, but yeah, that was rough.
Welcome to D&D.
Yeah, but when I saw that other big hit, I was like, oh no.
Well, didn't the last time we did this, kid, we were the first one to actually catch him?
Could be.
Because I had my other, last chance and did his Misty Step all the time and kept getting in front of him.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why is this light? I'm gonna try and re-add lightning breath to his sheet. I'm like, why is this broken? I mean, not, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Why is this broken? It's so weird.
While we're just doing our after action, I was using a combination of both of my character sheets, D&D Beyond and Roll20, and the D&D Beyond one worked perfectly well with the Beyond 20 add-in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the only reason why I was using both is so that I didn't have to keep switching pages. You know, I had my actions on one and then my spells on the other.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. A lot of good interaction on chat. Thank you guys. That's fun.
So I actually DM'd the first part of this before, and they got to the town when the blue dragon was still flying around, and I had a ranger that had a familiar, and he kept trying to launch the familiar, and he got really mad because I just told him the familiar didn't come back.
Familiar became lunch.
Exactly, but he wasn't getting that. He was like, but that's my familiar. And I'm like, well, you know, there's a blue dragon flying around. You don't think he's going to eat it?
That's pretty funny. I actually was going to say, if you hadn't said he was like out of town, I was gonna have Gex like go up to Jonathan, like, throw me. Go ahead, throw me. I think we can get in front of him.
I kind of jumped the distance. You're gonna have to toss me.
Nice.
All right. So also out of character, weapons that have bonuses to them. How are we learning about those bonuses? Is there anything special we need to do, or basically how are we identifying that equipment?
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's two ways. If you guys have any input, I'll definitely take it. Obviously, if we can find identify spell or wand or book or something, that's obvious. That's the way to go.
Well, now Gex has detect magic, and it would be something that we'd be able to detect if like a weapon or armor was magical, and then we'd know whether to do that. So Gex was plan on anything like that because he can do that, cast it ritually, so it doesn't take a spell slot, and then he can do that. And so we could say, you know, hey, we definitely want to get this looked at or something like that. So
Yeah.
Okay.
The other idea that I like is if you decide to equip or use something, but you don't realize that it has a property, that as you use it, the property just happens, and you're like,
So a natural attunement.
yeah.
I'll learn it.
And so, yeah, it like randomly happens. You're like, oh, well, that's interesting.
So the more you use it, the more proficient you are with it and understand it, maybe.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I think you gave me, because you said we all got +1 weapons.
Yes.
You gave my +1 to my short bow.
Yeah. I thought I had asked you on that, and that's what you told me to do.
Oh no. That would. Gex will probably use a bow, probably never, hardly ever. Just had it just in case, whatever reason. But
So, do you want to just put a +1 on the thorn then?
yeah, that would be great.
Okay. Yep, we can do that.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, good session, everybody. For everybody in chat, we'll be doing this, or I guess we'll continue the story on Thursday. I will also mention that, is it next week, Agent Iron Spider, that we're not doing it? The 17th or the 21st, or is it the following week?
The following week.
Okay, so Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, cool stuff. But yeah, we'll wrap up the stream here real quick, everybody. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be back into football, and then, yeah, like I said, more D&D on Thursday. So yeah, hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you in the next one.